some of us at this point know that Cameron and Mace, and we hear also some involvement for Head Ice. They got a battle rap tournament going on. It's a virtual battle tournament, and I believe at the end of it, whoever wins all the way up to the final last battle gets through the brackets. That particular battle is in person, and the winner of that can get $100,000. That's dope. I don't know how many battles there are on a bracket, right? I don't like when people try to sell me on the $100,000. Let me spoil some news for you. There are at times, let me spoil it. Fuck it. I'm not being a hater. I'm just being real in the context of this. There's sometimes a league will put together a tournament with a big pot, but of course they're smart enough to balance that financially in a way that it works out for them. What do I mean by that? Like, let's say you have a crop of battle rappers, top tiers, mid tiers, up and comers, and it consists of, like, let's say 20 battles, right? Or let's say 20 battlers and however many battles throughout the bracket that equates to, right? Now, if I add up paying all those people individually, does it come to more than the pot? If you do your business correctly for the company and for the league, it's supposed to. This is how you actually balance out the business, right? So you have a lot of surface people that don't know business, don't know how to actually create budgets. You know what they do? They see $100,000 at the end, and that's the only thing they know they pay attention to. They're not business compatible, and that's fine. I'm trying to learn you right now. Okay, so don't get caught up in the, oh, but this is $100,000, so y'all are tripping. When's the last time a league paid somebody $100,000? It's not about just the $100,000 that's there. If you're going through this whole tournament, writing, rapping, spending time, losing your image, your all of this type of stuff, and you're doing it for free the whole way along, all these battlers doing it for free the whole way along in hopes of getting to the end, that whole tournament could have been sponsored. Even the ones that were free could have been sponsored, is gaining viewership. I could be selling tickets on it. This is the real, I'm trying to tell you the real business, people. If you think I'm just being a hater, then don't learn nothing then. Okay, it's supposed to be balanced like this, or else the league is doing stupid business. Nobody wants to be Santa Claus. I promise you. When Oprah puts a fucking gift underneath that chair, it's getting written off on her fucking taxes. You people are idiots. You people really, really think that people just want to give out free money. I don't give a fuck if you're Cam and you're a millionaire. Nobody walks through the world wanting to give out free money, you idiots. The $100,000 is balanced, you idiots. Don't stick up for no fucking Cam and Mase talk about it's 100 that's up, you idiots. Those are the people that should never fucking do business. I didn't even plan for that, but fuck it. So this tournament has Danny, let me calm down, has Danny Myers versus Yoshi G. They give their battles and then it gets judged by Mase. Let's play Mace's judgment, and then this is what people are reacting to.
Yo, Cam, don't send me these kind of battles for real. Don't. Like, if you serious, I'll do it. But if you're not, pause. I can't even judge stuff like this. I don't know where to start, bro. They're just rocking back and forth. Pause. They're not really even saying nothing. Neither one of them won. Maybe we disqualify both of them. I don't have time for this. Cam, I could not be putting my time into this. If you serious, send me somebody that can rap, or else don't call me no more. I'm not even getting on the camera for them. It's not worth it. Y'all gotta stop playing with Cam.
Hey, this is Queen T, and I just want to speak on this real.
All right. Let me shout out to Queen T. Let me pull up shout out to Easy. I saw Easy's reaction to this on Twitter yesterday. I said, well, let me just add this to the conversation because Easy is obviously respected. Easy obviously put in a lot of work. And Easy is not just a battle rapper, he's also a league owner. So I want to hear his reaction up here with y'all as well.
So we wake up this morning, and then that's when battle rap. And this is really a message to battle rap. And this is about to be clean, cut, straight to the point, right? Battle rap, we do this shit all the time, bro. Like, it's getting to a point that this shit is just like clockwork, yo. Somebody from the industry say something, everybody got to jump on board and talk about it. Oh my God, yo, he said this and he said, and this it gets, you know, the shine just gets way more because somebody from the industry said it, right? Like if somebody else regular in battle rap would have been like, yo, that shit ass, nobody would have said nothing about it. Let's keep it a bean here, bro. Nobody would have said nothing about it. And for some of y'all battle rappers that's
Easy, I gotta get you a little bit, my nigga. You know I'm always here for the regular debate, man. I love y'all niggas. I'm just here with my own little opinion, and it's debate. It's healthy debate, and I'm not supposed to agree with everybody, and y'all not always supposed to agree with me. Um, that's not a contradiction that you're giving, but let's if we're gonna call a spade like that. Yes, when industry people come in and they do something, it's gonna get more attention because they have bigger followings. Okay, if Jay-Z tweets, you're gonna get this work, it's going to be a bigger impact, okay? About the that's just logic, right? People with bigger followings. We do tend to put a bigger light on when people come in. But you want to hear an example on a bigger light of when somebody came in. You know what I'm about to say? And it's not no diss or nothing. I'm being real shit. Remy Ma, easy. Remy Ma comes into battle rap and her celebrity and her status and her bigger following than all the other league owners and battle rappers. She gets that extra attention. People hold on to her messages more. She gets better traction with the battle rappers. I mean, she came in paying more than a lot of league owners, and shout out to her. And then you guys both realize that she's overpaying, right? But remember, you get 10 grand, you get 10 grand, you get 10 grand, you get 10 grand. She didn't have to do that because she's Remy Ma. You know, I'm pretty sure when Remy first got here, there's a lot of people that say, I want to battle for Remy Ma because she's respected. She's a celebrity. We know her. We followed her. Like this is Miss Annie Up and shit like that. Like it goes both ways. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. When Drake comes in and does something, people want to be a part of it. Cam does something, even if it's virtual. If I try to put together a virtual bracket right now, I'm gonna have more, and I'm a real player from battle rap. 10 plus years, blood, sweat, and tears that I put in this shit. But you want to know who would have an easier time putting together a tournament bracket with a bunch of free battles, even if there's a pot of 100 grand at the end? Cameron's going to have an easier time than I will because it's Cameron. Okay, so the same thing goes for Remy, my nigga. Let's be 1,000.
talking about, I'm disappointed in y'all. I'm disappointed in y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Because it's a tournament, a virtual tournament that y'all know I don't really feel anyway, right?
Same.
Hold on, 1 second.
Same. We're on the same page there. I'm only really with the virtual battles during COVID for the most part, to be honest. We like the face-to-face, in-person shit.
It's a John. It's a virtual situation that y'all know I don't even really feel anyway. So I would love to jump on board with all the BS, right? With all the BS and be like, yeah, that John, yo, you shouldn't be saying that. You shouldn't be saying that. But then I'm just like, what y'all niggas talking about, bro? These niggas is giving these niggas $100,000 for 90-second 1-round battles.
That's an inaccurate statement from what I know. You said niggas, which is plural. You put an S on it. To my understanding, one person, which is the win at the very end, gets $100,000. It's not that everybody that battles on the way to the final battle gets $100,000. So what you just said, from my knowledge of the tournament, is inaccurate. Hold on, easy.
And these niggas is at the crib and they can do whatever they want. I don't care who's saying it. If them niggas think that nigga ass, then that nigga can think that nigga ass. That's just how it is. It's like, how you gonna tell another nigga that's giving out money to niggas for rapping, and now since he gotta be the judge, that's like getting mad at the judge. I'm giving you $100,000, and I gotta judge you to give.
Yoshi and Danny got 100. So stop. Let me know, because you're making a point of Mace's. This is why everybody's talking about Mase. His critique of the battle, which is Danny and Yoshi. Did Danny and Yoshi get 100, or do they have a contract that's going to give them a guaranteed 100? Because if that's not true, easy, the point that you're making right here is incorrect. And that's not an opinion. That would be a fact.
you this $100,000, and I don't like that. I'm about to, and I say, yo, that shit corny, and you mad at me because I said I don't like that you asked, and I don't want to give you this $100,000. How could you be?
Homie, there's a big difference there. If you're paying me $100,000, I don't give a fuck what you say about the judging of the battle. But does Danny and Yoshi have $100,000? If not, this point doesn't make sense. Easy. Do they? Is there 100 on the way? Is it guaranteed? Like, do they have a contract that says that? Yes, as the owner and the sponsor or the book or whatever, you have the right to judge and say whatever you want. If I paid, right, if I called you, Easy, right now, and I said, your contract is going to give you $100,000 to battle goods, I know you would accept that because that's good money for the goods battle, right? Full circle at that. It's simple, right? We don't even got to do the theatrics of a venue and all that type of shit. $100,000 to battle goods. No, you battle goods already. My bad. I meant to say Big K. Big K. All right. But also, this contract that's guaranteeing you $100,000, I have the right to talk bad about the battle. I have the right to not even release the battle. You know how many? I'm not gonna say you, Easy. I won't speak for you. There's a lot of battlers that's gonna say, if you decide not to release it, that's your problem. I don't care, because what's really making me agree to this is the $100,000. Okay. Actually, I can continue this point. There's some battlers that take that trade-off with the business versus being on the app. This isn't my opinion. This is what battlers have been saying for a long time. Any battler that signs a contract saying that I'm not going to be on YouTube, yet they want their battles on YouTube and that exposure, they are still signing on for an agreement. What's the agreement? It's that URL. I don't care if you want to put this on YouTube, Twitter, or the app. I'm agreeing to the business that you're coming to me with. So they can't complain that it's on the app. I hear you. But the $100,000 is negating your point, because does Danny and Yoshi have 100 stacks, my nigga? His face right here that it paused on accident is hilarious. I got you, Easy. You know me and you could debate this, on stream together too. You know that.
Mad at the judge. Right? Once you sign up for 100K and you find out that one nigga is judging, so everybody knew that the nigga Mase was judging. You found out one nigga is judging. I'm about to be funny. If a nigga's giving me 100,000, right, and you tell me a roach is judging, and you still decide to rap, guess what? We listening to what this roach got to say. That's just how it is. So
agreed. You're helping me make my point, which then makes me double back for the last time. I'm not going to drag it and say you keep banking on the $100,000. Does Yoshi and Danny have a $100,000? Are they promised $100,000? No, they're going through the tournament like everybody else. Somebody got to win and get to the end. Anyway. All right, this is the last part that I want to say about this. But shout out to Easy, man. You and I both love to debate. That's why you here snapping, because you love your points and I love mine. You know what I'm saying? We alikes in that respect. So we could do it. Geechee owes me a debate too. Geechee said he on my heels in a second too, for when I inserted my opinion about his New York strip versus tomahawk steak. We're all peers. You know what I'm saying? We all peers. We all know each other. You know what I'm saying? We all respect each other, and we're not supposed to always agree with each other. So it's just reacting to each other at times and having good conversation. And we all have elements to us, or some of us have elements to us that really matter. Like the experience that I have in battle rap matters. The experience that Easy has in battle rap matters. Geechee matters. These people, they deserve to say their piece. So shout out to Easy. This is the last piece I want to add to this, though. This is why me personally, I can't speak for everybody else, has a problem with Mase. The way that he judged it, money on the table or not, the way that he judged it seems to just be out of touch. Now, did Yoshi and Danny give us a Loaded Lux and Rum Nitty performance? No, they didn't. Did I go jump out? I watched it. I'm up to speed. Did I go jump out of a window hearing certain bars from Danny, or saw some shit that Yoshi, an angle that Yoshi brought that made me stop everything I was doing? No, but it wasn't bad. And you still have the ability to say it's bad, even if other people might think that it's satisfactory. I'll just use satisfactory. There's nothing wrong with that. But the way he did it, like, yo, I'm not getting on camera. Don't only talk to me about niggas that can actually rap. What are we doing here? This is a waste of time. That is not the level of what Danny and Yoshi did. So if that's how you, it could be for theatrics. I hope it's for theatrics. But if that's how you look at that type of rapping and that performance, then we got to make sure that we identify you are out of touch with battle rapping. Okay. And maybe the cadence and delivery and some of the bar structuring of battle rap. This is why you can't take a rap battle verse and put it on beat. There's a difference. They know in the industry they can't come in here and do what y'all do. Jay-Z cannot do what Easy does. Real shit, Easy. I'm trying to make my point by giving you your props. Jay-Z, Nas, maybe Eminem. I don't know. Let me not go too far. A lot of your favorite rappers cannot do what Easy the Block Captain does on that fucking stage. And that there lies why they are a big fan of battle rappers, and also why there is a separation. I don't want to say disconnect in that point, but there's a separation. The separation, though, when it turns into, it looks like you don't understand, we're in our right to call it out. And we're not supposed, I'm not coming at you right here when I'm about to say this, Easy. I'm talking about in general. We're not supposed to dick suck these motherfuckers because they celebrities. Especially if your voice, this goes back to the earlier point that I was making with Rem and people coming in with names and all that type of stuff, especially if your following is that big that when people do put a spotlight on battle rap that we don't have you around because now it's Cam saying some shit, doing some shit that ain't even better than Social Distance or the Quarantine by URL. It's not even better. Visually and what I'm looking, it's not even better. There you have it. There's the truth. It's not better. What I'm looking at with the Cam shit, it's not better what I'm watching than Social Distance. That's not me just sticking up for RBE. Some people tell me if I'm lying or not. Go watch Social Distance. Go look at the matchups. Go look at the names. Go look at the visualization. Go look at the production. It's not better than Social Distance. But you want me to give Mase a pass because he's Mase. No. Shout out to Mase. Shout out to Cam. Thank y'all for coming in with our bigger following and adding more eyes to battle rap. But if you do something while doing that, that makes us look like we not all who we are or feels disconnected, you deserve to be called out just like anybody else. Let's try it again. The theme of this stream. Chat, am I tripping? Don P says basically LP left because we don't appreciate shit. There's like the am I tripping? Am I tripping? You are not tripping. Nope. No. Spot on. Not at all. I agree. You're not tripping. In a nutshell, 95% of battle rappers are phony and stand with me. 100%. From what I hear, nah. Okay. And I'm gonna say this last but not least, with all due respect, because Easy, my guy, man. I hope I'm not doing Easy wrong by not adding further context by playing more of the video, because that can happen. And if so, I apologize ahead of time. And it's not like I apologize for going after nobody. I just would apologize for not putting your full point across. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Easy, but it's a topic that's worth paying attention to. Not just the controversy of what Mase said, but it is a bigger picture. And I hope that y'all know me by now and realize that I'm not simplistic. Like if I'm gonna react to that, it's not just lady. Yeah, you're right. Mase did anybody can do that. I want to give you something that you could possibly gain from. I hope I just did.